So I am Ashley, and this is as real as it gets. I'm going to be the most real, raw person. I have no intent to be a perfect patty on this site. I just want to give real insight of my life and the things that people are most definitely scared to talk about, but they can really help each other. But let's talk about it. So yeah, I got my phone with my notes. So if you see me looking down, it's my notes, because yeah, my ADHD brain, yeah, I need my notes. But my first topic is going to be, I craved validation so bad that I lost myself. And it's a lot. Hold on, y'all. My lips are, yeah. My lip, yeah. No, I can't have that now. But I crave validation so bad that I lost myself. And I will say that it stemmed from my childhood. Me having undiagnosed ADHD, I stem from me wanting a lot of attention. I wanted a lot of attention. And my mom, she had her own baggage going on, with herself, that she was not there for me emotionally. And that's what I needed in my life to, overcome that. No, that's not, yeah, that is what I needed. That's what I needed in my life. And yeah, I'm losing topic. I'm losing thought process. That's what I needed in my life to, feel needed, feel wanted. Like I was a person that was very emotional sensitive. I had to speak my emotions out. I had high emotional sensitivity. So my emotions being blocked or pushed away, that put me in like a hermit mode. So from, a kid all the way up, I was just always seeking it. I always wanted someone to agree with me. And if that 1,000 people could agree with me, but that one person not agreeing with me, that would have tore up my whole day. Like that would have like brought me all the way down. And it's like, because I felt like I wanted the whole world to, understand me, to like me, because I always was that kid that was always showing out, always bad, but deep down inside, I was not. I was just a person. I was just a kid that wanted that attention. And I did not knew where else to get it from without showing out. So I wasn't, I was just like that. I was just like that. And I don't know why like I say, I had the ADHD, and I don't know why I was like that, but it was hard growing up with it, because once social media came about, that's where it really started. I really started seeking validation from my hometown, from everybody that I knew. I wanted to seem like that perfect person without any flaws, that perfect person that didn't, make mistakes. Like I wanted everybody to view me as that girl, and that's how I became a people pleaser. But we're going to get on that topic in another video. But yeah, that's how I became a people pleaser. And it became an addiction. Like I wanted to be praised, and I didn't understand why nobody is seeing the goods that I have. Why is nobody not understanding me? I wanted everybody to understand me. I wanted everybody to agree with me. And then I had to get to a point like, Ashley, this is really harming you. And I always was the type to deleting social media, because I am getting upside myself. I am seeing what I am doing, and why do I feel like this? So I had to go to therapy. Because it's just like, I was very aware of everything that I was battling. I was very aware, and I could not understand why I was feeling this way, or why I felt the need to feel this way. So I had to go to therapy. Now, granted, at first I could not, I've been doing this all my life, so this is all I know. And it was very hard to make those changes in life. And my ADHD, y'all, I'm looking at my notes again. If y'all see me looking down, it's like the crash out that comes after constantly needing approval. Y'all, my notes. The crash out that comes after constantly needing approval. It's like I started to crash out. I started to not know myself because I wanted that validation from others. If no one agreed with me, it's just like, okay, then yeah, nobody ain't agreeing with me, so I ain't gonna agree with myself. Girl, this is yourself. Agree with yourself. Like, what? You don't need them. You don't need them to agree with you. This is you. Agree with yourself. And it came draining. It started to fall in my relationships as well. I wanted them to validate them. I'm overdoing it in my relationship because I wanted to be perceived as that person that will do everything. It's just like I wanted to be perceived as that person that sits on that pedestal. Oh, you cannot talk bad about me because I do this and this and this and this, and I do this and this and this, and I'll hold off my emotions. I'll hold off my feelings because I don't want to be a burden to that person. I want them to just see me as that. Y'all, that's draining. That's very, very draining. Coming from someone that was dealing with that is draining. It drains your mind. And like I said, I could not help that. That's just how I was brought up. And then that was just how my ADHD took a hold of that as well. So it's like I had to break that pattern because it's exhausting. And it took years, y'all. It took me years to understand where the hell was this coming from. Like, it was very exhausting. And I was never ever was the type of person that this is me, this is how I'm going to be the rest of my life because this is how my childhood was. My childhood made me this person. No, I was never ever that person. I was never ever that person that just accept those things knowing that I do not like them. I did not like none of the things that I was dealing with because of trauma and things that I needed to heal from. I never was the type of person that just made that become me. I just never knew that what I was doing and where it stemmed from. I never knew what I was doing was, horrible for me. I really just thought that it was just an emotional, or I thought that it was just normal. So I was just going with it. Now, let's talk about what healing looked like for me after that. Hard. Don't let nobody tell you that healing is easy. No, hard. You go through your life being a certain person, going a certain way, and you think that you're going to change like that. No, it's hard. But guess what? You have to give yourself grace. And I never used to give myself grace. I always been hard on myself because I put myself there. So I was always hard on myself and I never gave myself grace. But this time around, I'm giving myself grace. I gave myself grace to, Ashley, you can fuck up. It's life. I'm going to block that if I can't curse, but I most definitely curse. But Ashley, you can mess up. It's life. You're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect at all. It is okay to feel shame. Like, I had a problem with feeling shame too. Like, I really did have a problem with being shamed. Like, it was horrible, but like I say, that's another topic that I'm gonna talk about as well. But yes, it's like, it is okay to be yourself. It is okay to not have it together. It is okay. This is life. No one talks about it. So that's why it's get frowned upon. That's why you get laughed at or joked at, because no one talks about it. They're dealing through this same thing, but they laughing at the next. They're judging the next, but no one talks about it. But I'm the type of person that's going to talk about it because it's a life, and people need to be aware of these things. People need to be aware of it, and people need to let it be normal. In today's society, people are ashamed of their mental health. They just throw it away. First off, because it's hard to deal with. And second of all, is because they don't want to feel shame. They feel embarrassed that they're going through something, that they're dealing through something. There's no such thing as shame. Do not be ashamed of life. Do not be ashamed of life. You people be looking at the next person, they have a good life. You never know what people are going through. You looking at an image and thinking and seeing that they have a good life because of what they're showing you. Everyone is always going to show you the good things in their life. No one shows you the bad. But guess what? I'm going to be that first person to show you that it gets very messy mentally. It really does. It really does. And it really takes a toll on your life if you don't have that guidance and that healing ability, or wanting to heal, doing that shadow work to heal yourself. It gets very hard when you just let it become you. You don't want to take that steps. You just let it become you. You stay in this cycle. No, I'm breaking that. I'm breaking that. I don't want to do it. It's exhausting to feel this way. I want to be free in my mind, free in my spirit, free in my soul. So this is why I'm taking this steps to let it out. Let it all out. Y'all, it is normal. It is normal. But back to what I was talking about, the validating feelings. Do not let another person control your life. Basically, do not let another person control how you feel. Do not allow yourself to feel like you need other opinions. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. This is yourself talking to your body will actually speak to you if you pay attention. Trust yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Trust yourself. So y'all, I can rant all day. I can really rant all day, but I'm going to keep this first video short. But this is my first video, y'all. I'm going to come because I am still in therapy now, and I feel like I want to use this as my journal of speaking this out so I can come back and look at my growth and seeing my growth and where I did heal from. But I do thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like it, y'all, and share it as well. And you can follow me on all my social media. It's Ashley Hines Official, at Ashley Hines Official on TikTok, on Instagram. And if you do want to, I really don't, be on Facebook like that, but my name is Ashley Hines on Facebook as well. But y'all stick around because I got some more realness from y'all. Let's talk about it.